KMT Presidential hopeful Hung Hsiu-chu's comments about not visiting the U.S. prior to the election continue to spark debate. Some have interpreted her statements as a sign of disrespect towards KMT Chairman Eric Chu, who said a visit could take place later this summer. And today, Hung clarified her remarks by saying more communication with Chu is needed.
In a radio interview, Deputy Legislative Speaker Hung Hsiu-chu attributed her lack of public appearances over Dragon Boat Festival weekend to a series of meetings with election advisors. She also addressed controversy caused by a press release issued on Saturday, in which Hung said that she was the person to ask if a trip to the United States was in the cards. The statement was perceived by some as a slap in the face to KMT Chairman Eric Chu.
If we don't agree on something, we can communicate. This does not mean we don't get along. We all have good intentions. This is not an insult to Chu's authority. Sometimes the teeth will bite the tongue. Nobody is right or wrong. We are all busy trying to gain the people's support.
Chu has also helped diffuse the testy situation, which saw both sides offering different opinions about visiting the U.S. a few days ago. Hung appeared on a radio program last Thursday, noting that she wouldn't visit the U.S. if she weren't given a reception equivalent to that of Tsai Ing-wen. The next day, she corrected herself by saying a U.S. visit wouldn't occur until a more suitable time, such as after an election victory. What Hung didn't seem to know is that Chu would make public comments that either August or September would be an appropriate time for Hung to visit the U.S. The different statements led observers uncertain about who has the ultimate authority.
You could say that the probability of me visiting the U.S. is not very high. My opponent had a lot of time to prepare for such a trip. Do I have the 7 to 10 days to make a trip overseas? I think that if I put the U.S. trip into this type of perspective, people will understand.
Although Hung did not definitively rule out going to the U.S., such a trip seems increasingly unlikely.